The girl deliberately chose a seat by the window, then casually reminded her mom how nice the view outside was. But when her mom turned around, she saw her husband walking past the window, holding hands with another woman and a young girl. The girl told her mom that the girl beside her dad was her classmate, and also the biological daughter of her dad and his mistress. Her mom froze on the spot, finally realizing that her daughter had planned all this to help her see her husband's true colors. Seeing how hurt her mom looked, the girl suggested they go to Grandpa's house to figure things out. Soon, the mother and daughter returned to her grandparents' place, but the mom was full of questions. How did the girl find out all this? Yet the girl's answer left the whole family in shock. She said she had been reborn. In her past life she had been constantly bullied by the illegitimate daughter, eventually falling into depression. In just a few months, her grandparents would die in a car crash. Her dad would seize control of the company during the chaos, and bring his mistress and daughter to the house to take over. Her mom would be driven to despair, and jump off a building. As for her, she'd be kicked out, and end up dying in a car accident on the street. Before her death she met a master, who told her her fate had been switched with someone else's. Now she suspected it was her dad and that woman and her daughter who had done it. Her mom was shaking with anger, and wanted Grandpa to kick the dad out of the company right away. But the girl stopped her. She said her dad was too cunning, and acting rashly would only make things worse. Besides, there was no way to reverse the swapped fate. The master had also said switching fate wasn't easy. The other side had to create endless hardships to wear down her luck and willpower. What she needed to do was turn every setback into an opportunity to reclaim her destiny. So, she decided to return to school first, to see what that mother and daughter would try next. Sure enough, the next day at school, the scheming girl's lackey came over and proposed a bet. Whoever got first place in the monthly exam would win. The loser had to treat the whole class to a 2-day trip. The scheming girl pretended to be confident and accepted. The girl smiled and agreed without hesitation. Then the school bully jumped in, saying treating just the class was too cheap. The loser should pay for the whole department to go. The girl didn't even blink and agreed. The scheming girl's face went stiff, but she had no choice but to accept. After that she found a school security guard and handed him a bank card with 100,000, asking him to sell the exam answers to the girl. The guard soon showed up, saying he'd heard about their bet, and pulled out a set of test papers, shamelessly offering to sell them. He asked for 3 million. The girl shook her head and said that was too much. At most it was worth 1 million, then handed him a card. As soon as the guard left, the girl called the principal and reported the leak and the bribery, also suggesting that the test papers be completely changed. On the day the results were posted, the girl unsurprisingly ranked first. The class erupted in cheers. The scheming girl had no choice but to announce that she would treat everyone to a trip to Mount Island as promised. But later in the cafeteria, the girl was stopped by the scheming girl's lackey, who loudly announced in front of everyone that a recording had been leaked online of the guard selling the exam to the girl.